Hey y'all, I am Miscellaneous Michelle back at you again with another video. Woo! I know you see them gems behind me. Yes, these here are my Lucky Bamboos. I actually have 2 bundles of 10 each. Yeah, so these are some nice thick stalks. But I'm having a problem here. And I actually want to inform you guys on how to care for Lucky Bamboo. Yes, there's so many ways to grow them and keep them in your house. You got to keep them in warm temperatures. These are not the bamboos that grow outside, so they actually do need to be in the house. But I wanted to tell you guys not to grow your Lucky Bamboo. Well, if you're growing your Lucky Bamboo in soil, do not, I repeat, do not put any water soluble fertilizers in the water. Because actually I was growing some of my Lucky Bamboo stalks, and it was just like an experiment. So I put them into a container, and I actually fed them with the water soluble fertilizer, the Fishy Motion, and I noticed that some of my leaves started to turn yellow, and I hurried up and took it out because I did not want to lose my bamboo. So if you see here, you see that there, I have a yellow leaf there. I have another yellow leaf here. But the good thing is I think I caught them just in time before any damage came along, because the stalks are not turning yellow. They're still nice and healthy and green. When I lift them up, I don't want to bang the top. Let me try to get a good angle for y'all. When I lift them up, the bottom here is not turning yellow. Everything is still nice and healthy. You see that? So I actually did save them. So I'm not worried about them dying, but I do have a little bit of the leaves turning yellow, and I'm not too happy about that. You see that has a nice root system on them too. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, do not fertilize your daggone Lucky Bamboos when they're growing in water. Now, if you do want to give them some type of feeding, I would recommend you using the green. You can actually order that online, or get it from farmers markets. But if you want to get online, go to eBay, Amazon, who gives a damn, But yeah, what was up? I had to tell you something else about the daggone Lucky Bamboos. But oh yeah, these bamboos here, let me bring it closer to me. These bamboos are really tall. I am actually 5'8", so these bad boys are actually passing me. I can't even get them in the video. So I am just so happy to bring these guys to you. I know I told you in another video that I actually had some really huge bamboos. I was a little bragging, yeah. Woo! A little excited. You guys should have saw me when these bad boys arrived to my house. I was screaming and hollering. I was just so freaking excited. And you know what? Let me tell you another story. I have a neighbor. I actually met her not too long ago, over the summer or whatever. I was on my balcony doing some gardening and everything, and she was an older lady, a little older than my mom. Well, I guess I can't say older. My mom is only like 40 something. Yeah, so this lady is probably like 47, and yes, I met her. She said she was a retired police officer. Well, actually, she was no longer on the force because she said she caught HIV, and she said basically they terminated her. She said she could no longer be a police officer because of her condition, and she went on to tell me how she's now married, and her husband is cheating on her, and how she's so depressed. And here's the kicker: she has HIV. That blew me away. I just couldn't believe it, because she's so healthy and she's strong looking, and I see her walking every day, and grocery shopping, carrying her bag, so she's strong and she has plenty of strength. So I just couldn't believe it. So she told me that she had HIV, and that her husband, he cheats on her. And not only does he cheat on her, but he actually brings some of the women that he's dealing with to the building. And he has, I guess, sexual relations or whatever in the back of the building. She said in cars they pull up, and she said she checks his phone and she sees pictures of different women. I said, oh my goodness. So she basically told me all of this information. I was just pretty much so hurt for her. I actually took 2 stalks of bamboos, and I actually gave her 2. And just by the 2 stalks of plants, that actually lifted her spirits so freaking high, and I was just so happy that I was able to do that. I hate to see people hurt or going through major health conditions You know, plants really help. They help many of people get by. I'm telling you, a lot of times I am sad. You know, sad, sometimes depressed and lonely. And just looking at my plants, I'm telling you, it takes you a long way. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. So I was just so happy that I was able to give her this. And every time I see her, she's always saying, you know, I'm taking care of the babies. And she's just so happy, you know. She's like, I got some rocks for them and everything. And I got them in a nice jar. And, you know, I guess she's just so freaking happy. It just made her day. But here's the kicker. I just couldn't believe that. She said she has that condition. And she said that her husband is actually a sexual predator. Yes. I actually couldn't even believe she said this. When she said this, I was like blown away. And so now the thing is, I'm trying to figure out. Actually, I don't even know what the hell I'm thinking. Because like a lot of times when I go out there, I see him and everything, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe that's why he accepts her in her condition, because he also has a situation himself. What do you guys think about that too? That's crazy. And he's going around cheating on her and everything. Can you guys imagine? That's sickening. So sickening. I'm sorry about the little story time. I probably done got on you guys' nerves and everything, but I guess that was just on my mind. But look at this, guys. I actually have 2 leaves on here that's dying too. Let me bring it closer. Y'all see that? That's dying. And I guess I'm not going to cut them off. I'm just going to go ahead and let them take its course, the yellow leaves. I'm going to go ahead and let them turn brown and then I guess I'll chop them down then. But it's no biggie. Like, it's not going to hurt anything at this point, because the stalks are still nice and healthy. Yep. But yeah, guys, y'all can go ahead and leave me your comments on what you guys think, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Once again, I am Miscellaneous Michelle. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.